What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, and we bring you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound. So come by, say hello. We do giveaways every stream, and we do giveaways every week here on the channel. All you have to do is leave your in-game username in the comments, and I pick out my favorite ones in the weekly Q&A videos that I usually record every Monday. So let's continue our little series here where we are doing a deep dive into all of the splinters from the new Chaos Legion release. So we've already looked at the summoners as a whole, and we have looked at fire splinter, so we are moving on to water. All right, so as we did with fire, I'm going to start with the legendary cards. We're going to start with the Fiend, Torrent Fiend. Okay, so as is the case with most of these Fiends, it looks like this one is going to not have, so at 0 mana, I'm sorry, at level 1 for 0 mana, this one will have 1 melee attack, is, I believe, a little bit faster. I don't know, maybe 2 speed is the same as the other one, but an increase in health here, and at level 4, so when fully maxed out, gets the Headwinds ability. So Headwinds reduces the ranged attack of all enemy monsters. I like that. This is kind of cool. For the fire one, we had Swift, so that increased the speed of all your monsters. So we'll have to see how the rest of the Fiends play out. But I like this one. I mean, obviously, I think that they're all going to be valuable in their own way to their respective splinters. But this gives a nice debuff against obviously melee attack. And I'm wondering, sorry, not melee, against range attacks. And I'm wondering, you pair this one with like a Bortus, for example, and all of a sudden you're reducing magic, you're reducing melee. Sorry, I keep saying melee. You're reducing magic and you're reducing ranged. Okay, let's see what else we have here. River Hallandale is the other legendary card now at level 1, 7 mana. This dude has 2 magic damage, a speed of 2, an armor of 1, and only health of 4. Now, he does come with Resurrect, which has won me games in the past. So I don't want to say that Resurrect is not. Resurrect has actually come in very clutch in many cases. So I feel like you just have to use it in certain areas. So he gets Resurrect. He also gets Inspire at level 2. So that increases the melee damage for all of your monsters. And then level 3, level 4, and fully maxed out, he's going to get Dispel. Now, his health never goes up, his armor never goes up, his speed never goes up, but maxed out, he does get 3 magic damage. So this is a guy who I feel like he's there more so to manage the game. He's helping out the team rather than being a big, I guess, attacker on his own. Because he's reducing or removing positive status effects with Dispel, and then he's giving all of your monsters. Okay, so I'm trying to picture this used with some of the other cards that are out there right now. Obviously with Bortus, I don't know, with, oh gosh, what's her name? I keep forgetting her name now. Kelia? Yeah, okay. Let's move on to the epics. So we already have the Djinn for this one, which is a rewards card, meaning that you'll need to grab it through one of the chests or buy it off the market. So there's no Djinn here on the epic side. So Igor Dark Spear, 2 mana, 1 range damage, 2 speed, 4 health, nothing in terms of abilities. And I guess if you do get him to, I guess this would be silver, he does get a 2nd damage, right? So he's able to do 2 range damage and has stun. Okay, again, maybe I don't use stun enough. So not bad. I mean, if you get this guy maxed out for 2 damage, or for 2 mana, he's doing 3 damage and can potentially stun monsters. I know stun is huge. Many people have come on the stream and told me about it. So maybe this will be my introduction to it with all these monsters that are having stun. Wave Brood. Wow. 8 mana. This is cool because I don't believe, I don't believe that water has a taunt eligible monster that will be, a taunt monster that'll be eligible for the modern format because, the Kraken is leaving modern format. So this guy looks like he'll be taking that, but he's not nearly as fast. Now he can serve I guess, as a tank to protect your back line, right? Because he can do close range, similar to the fire monster, I guess we were looking at, where he can go close range up front, can take a hit, but is very slow and cannot do much damage. Oh, but this is where it gets interesting at level 3, meaning you can do this at silver. At level 3, all of a sudden this dude can heal. And he's got 14 health. So what's the math on that? Can he heal 4 per turn? Can he heal 5 per turn? No, probably only 4 per turn, which is significant. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a hell of a tank right here. All right, so now maxed out. I mean, even if you only get to 5, which would be gold, right? You get void, but maxed out, this guy, he wants everything. He wants all the attacks, all the attention on him. Oh my gosh, you know what's really interesting is the fact that you probably wouldn't even use this as a tank, but maybe as your secondary monster because he can self-heal. So now all of a sudden you can have a tank up front that's doing some serious damage. You put this guy in your second spot. He's taking all of their backline damage, of which he can reduce the magic damage that comes in. Oh my gosh, you put him with Bortus. Ooh, you put him with Bortus. Oh my gosh, maybe I will have to get some Bortuses now. All right, so you put him with Bortus and Return Fire. Yeah, this gets very interesting very quickly because now the only people that can really attack, I mean, I guess melee attackers can attack him in the back line too if they have the ability to do so. But man, this guy can be an absolute unit in the back. I like it. I like it a lot. Wave Brood. I'm really feeling this card. Okay, Narissa Tridon. I like the name. 9 mana. So let's see. You get 3 magic damage, 2 speed, 9 health. So she can take a hit. I like that. I like that a lot. No abilities though. Interesting. Is she really that good that she doesn't need abilities? Something fishy here. Not that I think that they would have left this out on purpose, but or left this out on accident. But I'm just trying to think. I mean, look, 5 magic damage is a decent amount, but it's interesting that there are 0 abilities. For 9 mana, you know, and again, not everybody, including myself, will be able to play this maxed out. But if you're playing at like gold, for example, you know, you get 4 magic damage for 9 mana, 3 speed, which is actually decent. You pair up with Tarsa? I don't know. Not Tarsa. Kelia, and she gets some armor. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one as much as Wave Brood. Maybe Wave Brood took all of the abilities. Literally running out of space here. He's got all 5. Didn't leave any for Narissa. Not good. Got to be a team here. All right, so let's look. This is your water starter cards for the Chaos Legion. We'll go one by one here. Let's see if is there something similar. Like we had the Scavos on the fire side. Are there any like 2 of 1 kind of thing? No. Oh, there's a River Nymph. Ooh, all right. We're gonna get to see another Nymph. All right, so let's start with the commons here. So Hardy Stonefish, 1 damage. 2 speed. This guy seems kind of like a throwaway and no abilities. Interesting. I guess if you max him out, he can take and deliver a little bit of a hit in some cases. These 1 mana cards are going to be interesting in how they're used because I think it all comes down to the game type and then the summoner that you potentially pair them with. I'm trying to think of like dragon summoners now, right? Because I'm thinking of the water summoners, and there aren't many here that like scream out to me that would like do something amazing with him. But I don't know. Hardy Stonefish. There you go. Well, they're common for a reason, right? So Kulu Swim Hunter. So no abilities, 4 mana, 2 damage, 2 speed, 4 health, and no abilities as well. Okay, something seems weird here. Do they really not have any abilities? Have we ever seen cards like that just have no abilities? Okay, I wonder if there's something happening on the back end here. Nope. Okay, maybe not. All right, so Kulu Swim Hunter. No abilities. I suppose we have seen cards with no abilities. It's just kind of weirding me out right now. 4 mana, 4 damage. Actually, this guy isn't bad. 5 speed, 4 mana, 4 damage, 6 health. I actually like this guy a lot if you can get him maxed out. Cruel Cethropod. Okay, here is an interesting little league tank. Very slow, can't do much damage, but can take a hit. This is kind of like replacing the spineback turtle in some ways. Can't take as much of a hit, but is very slow and even maxed out. I mean, maxed out is a respectable. Maxed out is actually somewhat respectable for the amount of mana that you spend on him. But I don't see many. I mean, at this moment, I can't envision many use cases. So we have Flying Squid, who comes with Reach. 5 speed, I like that. Can take a hit as well. So actually, I like this kind of having a melee attacker in the second spot there. Now, Blind, all enemy melee and ranged attacks have an increased chance of missing their target. So you get to play this. Level 6 would be gold. Yeah, so you get this at gold. And then this dude has backfire too? Okay. Interesting. I suppose that would be more in line with once he is in the front spot. But I like this blind. I like that you're able to get to blind because if you're playing with it in gold, 6 speed, 3 damage, 8 health, with reach and blind means he gets to be your secondary tank. I like this card a lot, actually, and you don't even need to get to the backfire level. Even just being able to play this at gold should be cool. All right, last comment we have is Deep Lurker. 6 mana. Oh, look at this guy. That's awesome. The artwork is phenomenal. I really am enjoying it. All right, so 6 mana, 3 damage, 2 speed. He does have opportunity, but he's not very fast with it. I feel like this is a more expensive, yet more powerful and slightly faster version of Feasting Seaweed. And can take a hit, because Feasting Seaweed, I think, is relatively weak compared to that. So 6 mana, I suppose, is not too bad. Once you get into gold, though, at level 6, so once you get to silver, he does get 4 damage, which is significant, and a speed of 3, so I like that. Oops. And then once you're in gold, he can poison. Oh, we're seeing poison a lot more. This is going to be really fun, guys. And then he gets demoralized, too. Maxed out. Okay, 5 damage, 4 speed, 7 health, opportunity, poison, and demoralize. I like this card. I like this card a lot. I think I'm going to keep saying that a bunch. But this is the first set for me that I'm like actually planning on leveling up cards, and hopefully trying to max out as many of them as possible. Okay, let's get to the rare cards now. We have the Angelic Mandarin. Okay, so 3 mana, 1 damage, ranged, 2 speed, 5. Okay. And he does not have any abilities until you get to the higher level of silver. No, until you get to silver, which is 4. No, because you can play only, level 2. So this would be silver, the higher level of silver. He gets Divine Shield. And then here is a monster that gives you silence. All the way maxed out, though. For 3 mana, not bad. I don't care for his attacks. He seems more of a defensive type of monster. But 3 mana is not bad for what you get out of that. You get a nice meat shield. You get somebody who attacks quickly, can still do 2 damage, and can take a hit before taking any actual damage, which is nice. Angelic Mandarin. Okay, let's go on to Merdali Guardian. Ooh, here is your tank healer. We do have a tank healer in the starter deck. Very exciting to see that. So you get tank heal at level 1, cannot do any damage. And unlike, the Crustacean King, has 3 health but no armor. So what's nice about this is they're not going to get wiped out with one of those 2, magic attacks, 2 magic damage attacks in like that first round or whatever. Although they don't have anything to protect them with in terms of armor. But maybe that's where Kalia comes in. All right, so this person cannot attack at all. To me, I think I like this person a lot better than Albatross. Even though, Albatross is 1 mana, so that's actually kind of hard to beat. But wow, maxed out, so you'd have to get this to gold in order to get the repair. Oh, here's where the synergy is starting to come in. You get repair, so you put this with a Leer Deep Swimmer or with a Tarsa, and now everybody's got armor. And so now repair then becomes much more valuable. Plus, I mean, this is a card that is just, I mean, it's like combining the healer and armor smith into one for the Earth Splinter. And you get this, yeah, granted, you have to level it up to gold. But, ooh, that's nice. And then to top it all off, strengthen, all monsters get increased health, maxed out. Very cool, very cool. I love the artwork on this one. This is one that they shared. So this is the Demon Shark. Diamond Shark? Looks like a weird way to spell Demon Shark. We'll call it Diamond Shark. This is actually a phenomenal starter tank. If you think about it, starter deck tank, 4 speed, 2 damage, 2 melee damage, 6 and 7, 6. Wow, this guy can take a hit. He can't really give a hit, but he goes fast. And I like trample. So when a monster with trample hits and kills its target, it'll perform another attack on the next monster on the enemy team. That's really cool. I like that. I mean, even at level 1, this guy is pretty sweet. Oh my gosh. And then you get him to level 4, which is silver, and he gets enrage as well as 3 damage, increased health, and increased health. And then if you max this guy out, 610, he can do 4 damage. He has enrage and retaliate. This is a hell of a tank right here. Yeah, it's 8 mana, but at the starter level, this is pretty good. I think I'm going to be seeing this a lot in the lower leagues. All right, last one, as we've already covered, Kelia. So River Nymph. Here we go. Amplify at the first level. Very cool to see that. Now I'm trying to think of monsters that have Magic Reflect or Thorns in water, and I don't think we've come across anyone that has. Or Return Fire. My memory could be bad, but I don't remember seeing Magic Reflect anywhere across the board here. So, but at level 1 you get Amplify. So there's got to be some. Okay, I'm gonna wait, and we'll go get to the video where we actually look at the neutral cards. But I think neutral cards that have those abilities will be very valuable. So at level 1, can do damage, which is great. So 4 mana is a little steep, but is actually quite quick with a speed of 3. Isn't that strong? But at level 4 you get Cleanse. I'm loving this. All right, so we've seen Cleanse across the board so far with both fire and water getting it. And then you do get Swift at the highest of levels. This does go, so when you get to gold, when you get to gold, this does, you do get 2 magic damage up there. Okay, and then you get Swift as the final thing for a maxed out card. Very cool. I don't know that I'm sold on water, even though I have a decent water deck right now, but I like I like a lot of the cards in here. I think I'm just not sold on the summoner, but let's take a look at what your starter deck looks like. If we go with Untamed and Chaos Legion, this is what you'll be able to play with if you were to just buy a spellbook and have all these guys. So Serpent of Eld is actually not a bad tank as well. So looking at him versus Diamond Shark, Diamond Shark is nice because for 1 more mana, the dude can just take a much bigger hit. Now, he doesn't have dodge, but he does have trample. So I feel like it'll be dependent on what situation you'll want to use this for. Kulu Swim Hunter, I think, is a better version of Giant Squid. Faster, does the same amount of damage, less mana. And, doesn't have the armor. There was no snipe, though. So it looks like in order to get any kind of snipe action, you are still going to need Sniping Narwhal, which, again, you will have access to. But, Bortis and Kelia, along with this team, there's going to be some interesting things happening in bronze and silver for sure. I'm excited to see this. I think that there will be... You won't be able to magic spam in the way that you used to before, but there will be other things that you can do, especially with, here's what I'm saying. Like, you get Amplify at level 1, but none of these monsters can do anything with that. Now, you do get a tank healer at level 1, which is phenomenal, since we are losing Crustacean King. And then you're able to pair that with someone like Diamond Shark, and this guy can take a hit and you can heal him. Okay. Water's not looking bad. I think I'm still more excited about fire, but water is not looking bad as it stands. All right, guys, that's all we have for you in this video. Keep an eye out for the next Splinter we will be doing, which will be Earth. I will catch you all in the next video. Have an awesome rest of your day. Whoops. Let's go ahead and stop that.